I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right, one man stood up and changed the world. I don't know if Rich is live, but I was late and I was kind of waiting for him. I don't know if Rich is doing a premiere or if he is live, but we'll see.
Somebody said hi right now. All right. Hold on. Anyway, what's up, folks? We're going to hop right into it, get right into it. Like I said, man,
Yeah,
I'm a
Rich,
genius, bro.
he is
It,
live.
it is so easy. It's just too easy. Too easy. Yeah, I got all y'all figured out already, man. I know exactly what you want. Right. And that's my whole thing. It's just funny when folks think they're accomplishing something, but you're not, and you never have. All these things that are happening, they're all of my own accord, homie. They're all part of God's plan. They're part of my plan. They're part of the future plan. Like I said, it's what needs to happen. So I'm cool with it all. Just understand that I'm happy and I'm in a good mood, and nobody controls my emotional state. Feel me? So, like I said, um, it just is what it is, man. I mean, everything's been addressed. Let folks do what they're going to do. I mean, it's all irrelevant at this point. We're over $64 already. I'm trying to get through this. Hold on. We're over $64, folks. That is amazing. Over $64 for that next check. And this is part of what they're worried about right now is they see Batman doing the impossible, right? Hold on, I'm carrying a lot of stuff today. They see Batman
Got
doing
all
the
his shit.
impossible every day, right? And this is the thing is that these folks, they can't paint me as anything I'm not. All that act is pretty much out the window, right? So now they just got to all deal with reality. Hold on.
Hold up.
All of them. They got to deal with reality. You ain't going to be able to paint Batman as something he's not, because Batman is a real hero. So, like I said, I stand up to corruption in all forms. Again, I'm proving my point. Not you. Y'all ain't proving nothing, but I'm proving every point like I've done my entire life. Told you. See, I don't have time for that. I'm not here to get caught up in nonsense. See what I'm saying? Like I said, I have tons of court evidence to prove my case and to prove my federal lawsuit. Like I said, keep going, buddy. All you're doing is helping me. Real talk. It's hilarious, man. They walk into it every time, thinking they clever and slick. Thank you, honey. Don't they think they clever and slick, honey? These criminals, whoever they may be, they all hiding. When you have full illegal organizations and they go into hiding because of you, you're powerful. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what's going on. So, like I said, I got him right where I want him, man. Just like he said, Alfred told Batman, You know, you got them to the point of desperation. And in their desperation, they turn to a man they didn't fully understand. Please don't tell me that you're going to sit there all day. Come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. And they talking about I'm supposed to be patient. With the way these folks drive, with the way they playing on my phone, with the way the government will play these phone games with my phone. No, I'm not going to be patient. With the way that these people fail to do their job, and I'm exposing you for it every day, and you can't do nothing to stop it. What do you mean? Like I said, why do y'all write checks you can't cash? Like I said, why do you do that? Why do you continue to use other people's names? What does that have to do with me? Nothing. I see perfectly clear what you're trying to do. Yeah, these folks are online. See, I told you. And they want to create extracurricular situations that don't exist. Yeah, that's not possible. You don't have that kind of power. So, like I said, you want to waste your time, go right ahead. You'll continue to waste your time, and I'll continue to document every move you make, every step you take. See, they still don't get, I'm free and clear, man. I'm good in the books. I can pretty much guarantee you there's nothing that these people can do. Not these corrupt companies, none of them. Everything I'm doing is 100% in the right. I told y'all what it is. I told y'all what I want. This is America. I have civil rights, civil liberties, and I want my actual freedom. Like I said, until folks decide that they want to do their job, right, and make sure that nobody is in my private email, right, and all that, until folks are not typing to me on my page, this is my business. If I say that I don't want someone typing on my page, I, by law, as a citizen, have that right. Until I am given those two things and my rights, like I said, it's whatever. We definitely have an issue, and we're going to continue to address it directly every day. Those are very simple requests. It's actually very easy, right, to do these things the right way, too, if folks would just do their job. So, like I said, when you have a failure to act, right, you have a failure to do your job, and then you got these other companies, like I said, that they don't care because it's not their assets. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do their job, right? There you go. Shout out to Burger Boy. Thank you for the $5 donation.
What's up,
So you
guys?
see, all that
I mean-
matters is your company succeeding and are you making money? And I am. All that matters is, do you have love, which I have, Christina, and I'm completely in love. Hell, I'm Gucci every day. Hold up.
Hold up.
I'm glad I stood up to these folks. What's up? I'm glad I told them all what it is. I'm glad I told them all what can happen talking to me crazy. Yep. I'm glad I told them all what's reality. Yeah, lesson learned. So yeah, like I said, man, we're gonna continue to move forward, right? We're gonna continue to progress. And these folks, all of them, they have to watch me, and they all know the kind of power I have and I hold. It's 100% real and legit. And like I said, I'm a big guy, man. You know what I mean? Like, folks really underestimate me. I'm quick as hell, man. You know what I mean? Like, y'all supposed to be. Y'all folks supposed to be quick, but you're not. They going hard as hell. Trying they hardest. You're giving a good effort there, Charlize. Try a little harder. Giving a good effort. Giving a good solid effort. Go get him, sport. You can do it, Tiger. Come on now, champ. Go get him, sport. Come on, Tiger. try a little harder, champ. Oh, for real. Oh, they're hilarious. Like I said, you can type whatever you want. Yeah. And like I said, yes, 100%. I'm not responsible for you. Whatever you say, there will be a response in action every day. Yeah. No, you're not in control. I am. Yeah. Like when he says, when he's in there with the Joker, He says, who's in control? That man's always in control, no matter what. That's why these folks are funny. He said the same thing in the cartoon in The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, I missed
Part
the whole
2.
Burger Boy DZ
I'm
incident
gonna watch it
myself.
today again, probably.
If anyone has a
And
short
the
version,
Joker,
throw it in the chat.
he tells him, the Joker says, he's laughing and he's like, ha ha ha, whatever. But I got you to lose control. And he says, and they'll whatever you for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, what's up?
And that's the thing. That's all these folks are trying to do. Yeah, brother, we figured out that game a long time ago. The point is, like I said, who does that? And I mean, like I said, I mean, that's not anything to be proud of. So again, you know, we're all respectable adults here. I'm grown. I act like I'm grown. And like I said, I mean, it doesn't matter to me what folks want to spend their time doing as long as you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? All that other stuff, I mean, it is what it is, brother. You got your answer. You already got your answer, brother. We move in action every day. So that's the whole point. It's just folks are typing, but you're acting like you didn't receive your response. You received your response. I made it crystal clear to you. I made it crystal clear to corporate America. Yeah. So now you know what time it is. Now you know who you're dealing with. So like I said, I mean, do whatever you want, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like when I say to do something, it is what it is. There's no negotiation. Folks is gonna do it. Yeah, just like you're going to. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I don't know what folks is even on. Neither do they. They don't make any sense. We're here to focus on running my business. We're here to focus on protecting my assets, always at all costs. Like I said, I am able to get in there now, but I don't have the money. Hopefully they give me
Oh,
my
shit.
check somehow
I thought he
before
mentioned
the
it
phone
earlier.
is due, which is tonight. But I doubt it. But I don't know. I've seen
He got
crazier things
into his
happen.
website.
Maybe it'll come early morning. Maybe somehow the
Shit.
plan will still be active. I don't know. So if y'all want to help me, my phone plan is $55. That's what I would need. I think about even or somewhere around there to try to get it paid before it's due tonight for the
What's up, G's?
21st. I wish they would give me the 21st, but I don't think so. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I got to figure out how I'm going to do all this. I need everybody to donate, please. I got to try to get this website paid when I can too somehow. It's on auto pay, I believe. So as long as there was funds in my bank, it should be okay. But see, that's the thing. I don't trust these companies.
Yes,
Like,
he's going to get
They're
overdrafted.
notorious for this.
And it's
And
going to
that's
bounce.
why
And then his
I need to say what I need to
website's
say
gonna
and
go in the
react the way
portal.
I do. I have to. Like, you have to understand, this is my asset. This is my website. You're not in control of it at all. You're just one outlet. You didn't build my site, nothing. You're just an outlet for a domain name. That's all you are. And that's the whole point. You're trying to act like like you're in control of my asset. No, you're not. I'll tell you reality every time. Yes, I'm 100% in the right. Nope, that is my asset, and you are not in control of it. And that was the point. No, you cannot legally in this country, right, tell somebody that they cannot access the website to pay for what they own. And again, you turned on two-factor authentication, right, of your own accord. And I'm a prophet and I'm smart as hell. The red triangles contacted you. That right there is a felony across state lines. That means that they posed as me, or they did whatever to told you to turn on that setting. I know for a fact. I already know because this is what they do, right? Because every time I'm talking about my life publicly, they start moving. Yeah, that's an illegal organization, bro. We will not tolerate none of this. We will continue to stand up to you, and we will continue to win. So you could type up a storm, but you're losing. And at the end of the day, the crimes that you're committing result in a life sentence in prison and a trip to Arkham Asylum. So, like I said, nope. What you're doing, brother, is you're taking my bait now. Yep. And now we're playing my game. Yep. And I just had you walk right into it. It's over. It's a wrap. I got you. Yep. So you go ahead and type now. I don't care about that.
That's a
You ain't
fucking
listening.
rap.
You ain't listening. These folks don't have a choice but to do their job. Right? Just like that company didn't have a choice. Just like that scooter company didn't have a choice. Just like I told them, no, you'll fix my scooter because it's your job and responsibility. I paid you already, right? So you have to. Companies can't play hardball with me, bro. Ever. Believe me, you. So that's the thing. They want to do things that are not legal in this country. No, not anymore. We're going to make sure that all y'all do your job. Yeah, and that company is going to have to fix my bat cycle too. Yep, maybe the same guys. I don't know. I want different people to fix it. I want to send it to the factory. I don't want them touching my scooter. They have no business being around me or anything I own after what they did. So yeah, no, when you change a site setting, a setting on your website,
It's cooled off a little bit. It's 89 degrees. Real feel is 99, 61% humidity and sun. So all that rain that came down earlier today is just steaming off the asphalt.
of your own accord, that's illegal, sir. I will be taking you to court. I will be filing a lawsuit. So you can go ahead and whine and complain when we get to court to the judge about how Batman is such a big, tough guy, right? And what he said to you, right? Which is just basic reality, right? Right? And I'll continue to be right in front of you, and they'll do nothing about it. And they're going to look at you and laugh. They're going to say, well, he's Batman, right? And you had his asset that he owns, and you can't deny him access to pay for it.
Nugget.
And I'm going to explain how I called 8 times at least, right? How you hung up the phone like 8 times. I mean, what do you mean? No, at that point, I owe you nothing. See, you can't do that. No, you cannot. No, you companies need to learn how to treat customers. Sometimes you're just wrong. And in this situation, you're wrong. And like I said, I will face nothing for it. Nope, I ain't going to jail. I ain't going to prison, nothing. I'm free as a bird. I'm goody because I ain't done nothing wrong. Told you. And this is what it's time for. We have to challenge the establishment completely at all costs. No matter what I got to go through, I'm going to continue to challenge your companies. I'm going to continue to challenge your establishment. Anybody that wants to take it to court, it will be on my terms. I don't go to court if you summon me. I go to court when I want. You're not listening. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all have no power. Like I said, you're corrupt. Your system is corrupt.
Yes,
and you're trying to orchestrate and manipulate things, and everything you're doing is illegal. And you're trying to make it where I don't have a chance to talk or have a case, and it doesn't work that way. I will have my chance to speak, and I will be heard. You understand? My lawsuit, federal lawsuit, will be filed. Whole bunch of lawsuits. Divine Confirmation just came out. What did it tell you I'm going to do? File a lawsuit? Yep. On who? The karmics. That's these people. So, like I said, the people are unhappy every day. They have nothing going for them. So, you will lose. Like Drago told him.
Yeah, I
You
think
will
he was
lose.
threatening lives
You
at
lost.
GoDaddy.
It's over. You just took my bait. Yep. No, see, I let you in, and you took it like a fish. Real talk. I'm telling you the truth. Real talk. You went right for it. You went right for the bait, and you clamped on it. Hook, line, and sinker, baby. Yep. Real clever there, huh? Kind of dropped the ball there, buddy. Yep. Like I said, keep on moving reckless the way you're doing. And guess what happens when you move reckless? You end up in prison, serving a life sentence. Yeah, you can't do these things, brother. I have it all documented, right? I have your legal names, and I know exactly who's emailing. What now? What are you going to do? Like I said, I don't run to these folks for my issue. They're the ones who did it to me and put you up to doing it, right? Isn't that why you're mentioning their names? See, it's very clear what your intent is every day. I mean, for that to be an everyday thing, that's a very serious thing. It's a very serious situation, right? Exactly my point. You don't have the right in this country to do that or cause me anything for no reason because you got nothing but time on your hands. No, we have actual jokers, folks. We done found them. There, that one waved at me too. So, like I said,
It's got to be soaked with a
my life is
combination of
beautiful,
just rain
right?
and sweat.
And you're all jealous, and you wish that you could change it. You wish that you could manipulate things and turn it into something it's not, into what yours is. Because everything for you, it's not too good, right? Dilapidated circumstances, everything. Hell, I mean, when you facing, that much
Not that
time in
guy.
prison, good luck, bro.
So
Good luck. So again, no, I'm completely in the right. I'll continue to stand up for myself against whoever. Anybody that talks to the red triangles, you are
Hail
in
Sartan.
collusion across state lines.
the happy hail Sartan to you.
I don't care if you work for a company. Hey, y'all should be careful who you talk to, who you accept phone calls from, right? And what you're saying on these lines. And you're right, phone calls are recorded. My lawyer will be pulling them all. I want a full investigation launched on every one of these companies. Yep, and I'm gonna have it done. Watch. My lawyer is gonna be able to hear every phone call. And I'm gonna ID them. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna ID them. I'm gonna say, yep, that's them. Right there. Federal lawsuit. You go to prison. It's that simple, brother. You can't do this. You can't follow someone around, right? And I'm trying to build and live my life and then try to stop everything I'm doing. Nope. They called the corner store up here. That dude lost his job, got ran out the neighborhood. I ain't never seen him around. He's terrified of Batman, right? They called half my jobs, right? So they weren't allowing me to work. They've tried to stop everything I'm doing. They've flagged and taken down a bunch of my channels on here. I've had to start over 1,000,000 times. So, like I said, what do you mean? You're exposing what you're doing. I have their legal names. Most of their names are on the federal indictment list. Alpha Dating Advice Channel. It's all right there for the feds, FBI, for all these corrupt officials. And the corrupt officials were a part of it. I was targeted by corrupt cops and by the corrupt department here, and in Brownsville, and in Green Bay. That's a fact. No, you're not going to cover this up. This is reality. You understand? So, like I said, no, y'all shouldn't have done what you done.
Did you get your dryer fixed?
What was the reasoning for this? Because I was rich and I owned 14 cars. Okay, pay me all my money
Yes, I
back.
did.
Nice.
They're gonna have to give me all that money back. That $250,000 that you had me have to spend and go through because you claimed a fake common law, right? Well, you had corrupt officials in the department talking behind my back, and I had to check them and say, "Don't ever have my name in your mouth." Right. This all comes from this corrupt department over here. They ain't nothing but a bunch of jealous people, all of them, who can't do nothing for themselves. How pathetic, right? Oh, I think Miami PD is involved too, because you're the ones who were at this hotel down here that they tried to pretend they banned me from for no reason, because I just wanted basic respect, because I was filthy rich, and y'all can't deal with it when the white man win. Remember, I'm on my own team with Christina and God. I'm the white man. Like I said, nah, we get it the worst. None of these folks want to see us win. That's why I'm not any of your friends. I'm just here doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? For a time being, I'll stay owning everything. I have everything. More will come to me. I'm going to be blessed forever. I'm goody. Feel me? So at the end of the day, they'll have to pay me well over $250,000 because you need to replace all my money. I brought you in the paperwork proving that there was no common law, meaning that that individual lied, right? They were also guilty of theft of a motor vehicle. That should be on your records, right? So what do you mean? Yeah, all of that. Everything you did that was corrupt. When you left the Crown Vic there, that was illegal, right? So what do you mean? When you didn't allow me to have my own vehicle, because I had to literally chase down my own vehicle. Yep, with somebody else driving it. So what do you mean? It's common sense, bro. These people did so many crimes. Oh, and when you took my Porsche for a joyride and left a Subway sandwich in
I
it,
was just gonna say it.
somebody really messed up here. That's what happened. There's an underground coalition, right? And these are the people who started that stuff online. It all came from this ex-girlfriend down here. Yeah. So, like I said, just like the other stuff comes from the ex-girlfriend up in Green Bay. So, how are you going to talk about court and these things, but you're not being professional and having them follow the law? They're not allowed to contact me at all, but they have 1,000,000 times. They weren't supposed to do a whole bunch of stuff, but you let them do whatever they want. So that's not the law. That's the point. No, it's not frustration like your company tried to lie and
You
say.
walking in mud?
It's just righteousness. No, at some point, enough is enough. I mean, you're not even applying the law to protect me. I have, you're saying I have no civil rights and civil liberties. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I think that all y'all messed up. I think that's what's gonna happen truly is I'm gonna get this corrupt department right here shut down completely. Yep, run and tell them I said it too. That's what I think is gonna happen. I'm pretty much positive. They're gonna have to restructure the entire force here because I'm gonna prove with everything that happened that there's no way they're not doing their job. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have to defund them. You know what I mean? So probably it's just going to be everybody will lose their job and go to prison. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Like I said, the last time I did y'all a favor, I lost my job. You need to replace all that income I should have been making this entire time. Hold on.
Hold up.
Doing that. Digest are under difficult.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, like I said, it's not difficult, man. None of this is difficult to digest or understand. Why does it keep doing that? It's good. Come on, man. Hold up.
Why the hell is that?
Don't make no coherent sense.
So yeah, like I said, all these folks, they're jelly of me, and that's where all this came from. So they all got together down here, right? Like I said, including my own mother and all these people in my own family, all of them, even my own uncle. He was sitting there saying things that weren't true, right? And I G-checked him. All these folks, it had to take everyone down here against me. Just goes to show what the valley is and how y'all get down. No, I won't be giving a dime to none of you. I already told Christina that. That's my final decision. I won't be doing nothing for the valley, period. I will flaunt my money in front of you folks, though, and I will laugh in your face, and you will do nothing about it. That's what's coming. Real talk. So, like I said, we're over 64 bucks for the next check. Okay.
Shake that.
I have
in
a
front of
check
you.
coming in of over 110. I don't know when. Hopefully by tomorrow, right? So.
Well, you got 11 days left.
That's a cute little bastard. How you doing, boy?
Jesus.
He's cute. But yeah. Nah. No, brother. There's nothing going on except me winning. So that's $64 plus, man. I got a check coming in for 110. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like I said, we make buku bucks over here. I stay making money, and I'm trying to reach this goal and get through the threshold. That's why I'm hoping it comes in quickly, hopefully today. Well, I mean, tomorrow, somehow as quick as possible, I hope. If it came in, I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't have the cash unless y'all donate and send me enough money where I can get cash back. I mean, it just takes funds, man. I mean, people are not, y'all are acting like you're doing something, but you're breadcrumbing. You're not sending me the money I need. It takes money to do these things. Well, it's crazy to me how they want to talk about money, but none of them ever have it. But me, I stay making dough. All my checks is way more than anything you donate. You don't even come close to what I make. So what do you mean? So yeah.
He's on pace for $99.20.
It's a badge of honor. All this. And you need to look at that quote.
Remember what we were talking about the other day? You said it. You fell just short. I just did the math. The 64 divided by 20 times 31 is $99.20.
Please let it happen.
Lady was saying on that short, it's 100% right. Hold on.
Hold up.
And that's just like these people. Like, these people are funny because they just are mediocre. And that's why they're all so triggered and pressed about me, because they're just mediocre people that don't stand out. And without standing out and without having a purpose, in life or a place, you're never going to be happy. You know, they don't know how to be happy. You know, so while I drink my cherry Coke here in a minute, they're going to be upset about that, knowing that I'm over $64 already, and we're only on the what? What's
20.
today? We're only August 20th. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's possible from that point. I hope so. You know, we've still got a ways to go. We got a long way to go, but if I keep pushing, but like I said, hopefully the money will come in. And I don't know, man. There's no Wi-Fi around me, so I got to figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to walk for tons of miles or ask a place if they can let me on the Wi-Fi for a minute at least,
Can I live in your
just so I
restaurant?
can, you know, be able to pay it.
If anyone needs me, I'll be
But we'll just
installed
have to see
in
what
3.
happens tonight and tomorrow. But
The waitress's
yeah, no,
name
I'm
is
100%
Darcy.
in the right. I'm definitely tired, and like I said, I asked every day. I spoke on it every day, and that's what these folks do. They just sit there and they do nothing, and then they try to point the finger and say you're wrong for standing up for yourself. That's why I did 45 days in jail the first time, because I was a good person. I did nothing wrong. I stood up for myself and I protected myself, my family, and my assets.
What
Mhm.
family?
Just like Cyrax described, right? And you see what they're doing over there.
So now
Oh, and
he's
Akron PD is going to get
living
shut down.
vicariously through
That's a
Cyrex's
guarantee.
mind, talking about
Because the minute I
goddamn
expose this stuff in court,
Ed
I'm
and
going to prove it right to them.
Sally.
All
The
a big
judges
conspiracy.
probably are corrupt. You can have the whole jury be corrupt. It won't matter. I'm going to make you look silly. Yeah, I'm going to get probably every department in America shut down. When I tell you I'm dismantling the system, see, you're worried about nonsense. Local is nothing. I'm going for
Anarchy! I
the
don't know
entire
what it
nation. I'm
is,
going to
but
get
I
every
love it.
corrupt department across this nation shut down and completely defunded. I'm going to stop y'all from being able to make money or do anything, just like I told you. See, you talk and you want to run your mouth, but you shouldn't do that to me. I'm the wrong guy, like I told you. And you're all finding that out. Told you people are in for a rude awakening, because I'm going to get them all defunded to where there is, like, we don't need them. We don't. We got a Batman. Real talk. You don't understand. I'm changing this world manually, and God's about to bless me with all the money. I don't have to have a lawsuit to get my bread. That's what y'all don't get. Christine already told me too. No matter where I was, check this out. This is gonna really ruin your day.
Okay,
Hold on.
let me listen. All right. Hold up. Everyone get a pen and paper. He's going to say something.
If I ever was in prison or jail for being an absolute gangster, right? What did they call it? A cosmic whatever in this Joker video. If I ever was in jail or prison for telling y'all reality of who I am and what I do, and just reality. If I ever was in prison or jail, Christina will come get me. She will bail me out too. She already gave me a guarantee of that and told me, right, honey? I don't know if she's here, but she already told me. So y'all might want to start worrying, bro, because we're going to be backed by over $6.8 million, possibly 30 to 50 million. I'm sure they're going to give her more than 6.8 million.
If
I
I'm
can pretty much
ever
guarantee it.
in jail
That's
or
an
prison
enormous amount of money.
for saying reality,
It's enough money to
he's
do
going to
everything.
come get me.
So, like I said, it'll come the way it comes. I'm sure it'll come periodically. We'll start with some of it, a smaller amount, and we'll build up over time. But we're going to build businesses. We're going to be happy. So you just have to understand, I really can do no wrong, because it already has my name on it. I'm already wealthy and rich. Christina and I are already wealthy and rich. So that's what you don't get. Oh, and trust me, when I get the money, I'm going to really push my weight around. Then I'm going to really not care what I say and do. You know what I mean? I'll be smart, but I won't care. Come on, man. Batman the Vigilante, bro. Folks ain't even going to be able to find me. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. That's what's so funny about these folks. If I wanted to make it like that right now for you, I could. That's what you don't get. I'm just waiting on this little check, and then I'm trying to get everything going, built the best way I can, and that's about it. Now, my life is beautiful, brother, right? I'm Batman. I deal with a lot. This is the career I created and built. Let's see you build your own. Not one of you has any money, any wealth. any assets, any equity. You spend all your time on the internet worried about me, right? And you've committed too many crimes, and I own you. It is what it is. It's a wrap. Federal lawsuit getting filed. We won. It's over. It's a wrap. And that's it. So, like I said, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I really don't. You feel me? So, yeah, like I said, no, it took all these folks, right, including my own people, to go against me. And they still haven't stopped me and still can't move me. And they all talk every day and they give them updates on the progress I'm making. That's why they all are always upset and in a mood. They're always in a mood. They're always triggered and pressed instead of doing what they're supposed to do and fulfilling their responsibilities and doing their job. Like I said, folks' job, all y'all's job is to take care of me, facilitate my environment, and build a supportive environment. You haven't done that.
Now he was at
So I don't know what you're
40
talking
some
about.
dollars the other day.
Feel me? So at the end of the day, like I said, we keep on moving forward. We keep on winning. And that's about it, man. Like I said, these folks, they expose themselves every day and they'll continue to, right? I already told you what it is, man. Y'all gonna follow the rules. Believe that, all of you. All right. So, like I said, I'll talk to y'all later, man. We're gonna stay winning.
Fascinating.
I guess that was that. Wow. Time well spent. That's it. That's it. All right. That's it. All right. Thanks, guys. That's all I got.
Cool.
I don't think he's going to fucking go live here again for a few more hours. So thanks, that guy. Chat. See ya.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.